all, Aaron Stelle here with WFG National Title, and I wanted to show you something that popped along my radar about 2 weeks ago, but I've been finding more and more uses for, and that is the new Chat GPT and RPR integration. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to show you exactly how this works. So if you get into RPR and you click sign in, then what we'll do is it will log us into the home page here. And where this really comes into play is if you're wanting to send something like a market report to your people. So if you're trying to send this out to your database or whatever it is, you go in here to research and you can just plug in a residential market trends right here. So if we click on this, I'm just going to pick a random zip code. Let's say 97212 is one I know is in Portland. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. So what you get when you start off here is it will pull in a whole bunch of facts and data that gives you, some inventory, percentage over, above, or below, list of price, median sold price, days on market, all of this stuff. But here's where the new thing comes in that I think is kind of cool. So you come over here, it's all done by zip code, and you say create script. And what you can do, and this is where the Chat GPT part comes in that I think is pretty cool. What you do is come in here and you say, all right, and I know it's taking just a little bit here. But what it's going to do is it's going to give you a couple of different options as far as tone. So do I want to be professional? Do I want to be casual? Like, what do I want it to be? So I'm going to go ahead and click in here, and here are options. Do we want it to be engaging? So are we trying to get people to back to us? Do I want to be conversational? Because once again, you're trying to come back and talk to you in a conversational tone. It's more we're trying to make it we're having a chat with you versus I'm trying to write you a professional email. So I'm going to go ahead and say, just for this one, I'm going to say engaging. And then you come over here and you're like, do I want it for buyers? Do I want sellers? Or do I want it both? For this, I'm going to leave it on both. And then you're deciding, I'm going to put this out. And so you can decide, like, do I want it to be a video script? And what you'll have is you'll pull it up and it'll immediately start going into, all right, here is a long, and it's not going to be, this is going to be a lot more kind of labor intensive in regards to the text that it's pulling up. But it'll give you word by word, like, okay, here's how we're going to go through this. Use name put in there. Let's talk about inventory. Walk step. All right, that seems like a little bit much. What's going to do is it's going to be engineered more to put on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. It really isn't for like stuff like Twitter, or if you're talking about the new thing like Threads. That's not really the point of this. But you'll see it'll give kind of the long. But notice it even brings in emojis because it knows those actually get attention from buyers and sellers. And so you'll get this full long thing you can post, and then clearly you can also download the report. And then lastly, you can even say, all right, analyze these and tell me what this means. And so with this, you can go through, you can give your clients the report, because what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create this report. But you can have a full analysis of it in kind of common language. So that's where you see, ladies and gentlemen. And one thing I will always say is if you are using ChatGPT, this is never a finished product. So always take this. What I would say is I would say copy text, and I would put this into a Word document, read through it, make sure that it sounds somewhat like you, make sure it's something that you would say. Also just double check to make sure that it's always in compliance in regards to easy opportunity and all of that good stuff. But then when you go to send out your market report, you've now got the text with it. So if you want to share this, all you have to do is take this little report here, which will be up here in reports, and you come right down here to where it says share. It gives you your options here as far as Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, more. You can click up here and you can say, how do I want to do this copy? Or of course you can just say print, and then you can get it in a PDF form or actually a hard copy or whatever you'd like to do. So hope this helps. Please let me know if you have any questions, but I do think this is something that is pretty cool. And I think it's a first step in what's to come with a lot more AI and reporting or metrics type integration. So talk soon.